Parents says you probably know media usage by tweens and teens is growing faster since the start of the coronavirus pandemic. Our friend digital strategist Rashonda Pratt, known as the Roe Show Live, is here to give us some tips on managing your child's screen time. It's good to see you, Ro. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, my friend. Good morning. So glad to be with you. You know, a new recent report from the Common Sense Census says that more than 60% of tweens and teens watch online videos every single day. And the number of tweens using social media before they're even technically old enough to do so is on the rise as well. So if you're like me, moms and dads, I am here to give you some support on how to build a healthy relationship with the screen and limit the conflict in your household, because I have been there as well with my kids.
Yeah, so many parents are facing this dilemma. So you've got some bullet points, 4 points for us. And the first one is showing interest in what your child is doing online. You know, a lot of parents, they give their kids the tablets and they walk away, but show interest in what they're doing, right, Ro?
Yeah, parents, I know it's so easy to just give them a device and put them in a corner, right? But what I want to really encourage you to do is take interest in what they're doing and not be judgmental about it. So that means asking questions, be open to having a sharing conversation. For instance, I recently joined the world of TikTok, and one of my TikTok producers, Brandon, is my 14-year-old, right? So she's the one who helps me to use the app, the trends, and we sit there and watch TikToks together. So ask some questions. What's their favorite app or game that they're playing right now? And even ask, can you show me how this works? Kids love to know that they can one-up you on something.
Ro, another suggestion that you have is parents helping your child recognize screen time habits, which is so important.
It is. Talk about how we can use our devices in ways that make them feel balanced with other parts of their life. So share your own screen time habits as an example to keep the conversation going. So some of the questions you can ask are there habits that we should try to change? Why or why not? We've had this phone conversation and device conversation at our own dinner table, and a lot of our children told us that they want the devices, especially from us, not them, but us, our devices to be put away while we're having family time.
Oh, I like that. It's so important family time is, which brings us to our third bullet point is limiting your time online when your child is present. And that's sometimes hard for adults to do because, you know, we've got emails, we've got work emails to check. But like you said, Ro, putting the phone down, turning it over.
So be the greatest example, right? Be the model the behavior that you want your children to demonstrate. So if your child regularly sees you playing or doing work on your phone or device, they're likely to learn screen time is the easiest way to stay entertained. So be the example.
Be the example. And then the last point I want to talk about is talking about emotional health, something we really need to discuss with our young people.
So important, especially with everything that's happened during the pandemic. Help kids recognize how online activities make them feel. Many turn to social media as a way for support, connection, and community, but we also know that social media can have some negative side effects as well. So ask them questions about how do you feel when you're on social media. But the main thing here is to ask our children questions and invite them into the process as well.
Yeah, all good reminders.